How do you do, fellow gamers? This is Almighty Goat, and this is 3 magic tricks to teach your deck Esper. We're going to see what white, blue, and black can do for us, and what we're probably going to see is a lot of returning themes from our previous videos. The first one with Orzhov, and the second one with the colorless deck, and you've seen those in my videos before. I'm going to see some effects that kind of make a guest appearance here in different various forms, but we're going to see artifact play, life gain play, and what it can do for you when you splash a little blue. So, here we go. The first magic trick I want to teach your deck involves the commander I run, which is Sydri, Galvanic Genius. Her effect is similar to Karn's, where target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness equal to its converted mana cost until end of turn. But she does come with an extra ability where for a white and a black, target artifact gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. There are some unique interactions that you can find if you dig deep enough. Some of the cards that we'll see that interact well with her are things like Aetherflux Reservoir. So when you cast a spell, you gain 1 life for each spell you've cast this turn. Awesome. But once we reach about 51 or more life, we can use its second ability, pay 50 life. The Aetherflux Reservoir deals 50 damage to target creature or player. Well, as you can see, if we use Sydri, make it a creature, give it lifelink, we just get that 50 life back, and we can just win the game with that. That's a more straightforward effect from a card that Sydri can make strong. One of my favorite ones is a little-known card called Caltrops. Whenever a creature attacks, Caltrops deals 1 damage to it. So we just make that a creature, give it Death Touch and Lifelink, and suddenly no one can attack. Unless they want to lose their creatures. Which is fine, we're good with that. If you take Sydri and start thinking about her effects and what they mean for the artifacts that she can utilize, like Caltrops, you start finding some very unique interactions, so I encourage you to explore this commander further. The second magic trick I want to teach your deck involves Phyrexian Unlife. You don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. As long as you have 0 or less life, all damage is dealt to you as though the source had infect. This is important that it denotes damage and not life loss. So if you lose life down past 0, you don't actually take a poison counter. So we want to abuse this. We're going to get Cavern Harpy out, which is really just a tool to pay life as we wish. Pay 1 life, return Cavern Harpy to its owner's hand. We can pay this effect in response to itself before actually returning Cavern Harpy from play to our hand. So this enables us to spend our life in total. We take all of our life pool and bring it down to 0 and return Cavern Harpy to our hand. We're then going to use Soul Conduit. Spend 6, tap, and 2 target players exchange life totals. I'm going to exchange my 0 life total with any opponent, and they're going to lose. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Now, this is a pretty powerful effect. If you happen to get it out, your opponents probably won't let you stick around for long, so make sure you choose the right opponent. With that being said, you can always untap the Soul Conduit and use it again. Things like Galvanic Key or Clock of Omens can be very useful for untapping and getting second life out of this card before you lose yours. The third magic trick I'd like to teach your deck involves some life gain shenanigans. We're going to involve Drogskol Reaver, Cliffhaven Vampire, and Shabraz the Skyshark. We don't need Shabraz's partner, but go get it if you cast him. We're going to have all 3 in play. The first effect I'd like to look at is whenever we gain life, draw a card on Drogskol Reaver. That's important, because over on Shabraz the Skyshark, we have whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Shabraz, and you gain 1 life. So that's going to feed itself, and unfortunately it's going to draw us out. Now that can be bad. That can, cause us to lose the game. Cards like Cliffhaven Vampire are going to win us the game before that happens. Chances are your opponents don't have more life than you have cards in your deck. And you can simply keep drawing, gaining life, lose life, the cycle continues until you win. Now, if they do, you're playing against another life gain deck, you need to multiply these effects from Cliffhaven Vampire by either cloning it or putting out other cards similar to it. Similar effects from Epicure of Blood or Sanguine Bond can speed this up. And that's 3 magic tricks to teach your deck Esper. If you liked what you saw here, please leave a like, comment on this video for the next color combination you'd like to see in a video, and subscribe if you haven't already. I put out Magic the Gathering videos every Wednesday. I also stream Monday and Friday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard. Thanks for stopping by. We hope to see you again. Bye-bye.